A safe place to call home can change everything. For people working to rebuild their lives, housing is more than just a roof overhead. It is the foundation for stability, healing, and hope. Through United Way's Safe and Stable Homes Housing Stability for All initiative, individuals and families are connected to the resources and support they need to overcome barriers and begin a path out of homelessness. Partners like Hebron Housing Services help bring our strategies to life every day, providing people like Savannah the opportunity for a fresh start. United Way and Safe and Stable Homes Housing Stability for All is leading a coordinated community effort to keep people housed, connected to support, and moving towards lasting stability.
I believe in you is not something I heard before getting into this program. Like, that's the honest truth. So having somebody who didn't even really know me say, I believe in you, if they can believe in me, then why can't I? You know, like, I hadn't felt that way in a really long time. I came to Hebron House after I got out of treatment here in Waukesha. I think I was about 3 months sober out of drug and alcohol rehab, and they didn't have any step-down programming, so I was left with nowhere to go. And this was one of the resources that was recommended to me, and it was a godsend.
When someone comes to Hebron, they're desperate, they're hopeless, they're longing for someone to care for them. And when they see someone in front of them that actually wants to help, oftentimes their response is tears of gratitude for having someone there who actually helps them. Hebron's unique in so many ways, but one of the greatest gifts to Waukesha County is our gift of staff. The people that work for the people that we serve, helping them find housing. We have case managers connecting people to resources, but their care for the people that we serve, their lack of judgment, their willingness to help them every step of the way is what makes Hebron special.
I heard from the Juneau House that they had a young adult staying there, and so I wanted to connect with her right away and get her into our youth program, which is for ages 18 to 24. I was able to get her into our transitional housing program right away, which we find to be very helpful for young adults because it gets them out of the shelter, but it's still a little more assistance than being on their own.
I went from Juneau House to a transitional house, and then I was able to get my own apartment. People don't understand that, like, a place to stay, a roof over your head is like such a huge part of recovery, of mental health, all of those things, you know. Working with Beza was amazing because here I had somebody who not only had the resources but also had the heart, you know, so I could come to her. And I think at the time I was struggling in a relationship, and I was struggling with things outside of just housing. I think that she understood that, like, I wanted to get to where I am now, and I just needed somebody who was gonna be like, okay, here's how we're gonna do it. Like, forget all the extra stuff, you know, here's how we're gonna do it.
I want people to know that those who are struggling with homelessness don't always fit into a mold. They have different needs, they have different stories, they have different strengths and different connections. I've met all sorts of different people in this line of work, and I think it's important to remember that you can learn something from everybody.
Without United Way support, we wouldn't have access to resources for system navigation. We wouldn't have access to resources for coordinated entry. We wouldn't have resources for our support for rental assistance for families. United Way makes a big difference in our community, and we're so grateful for their support.
I'm really proud that I took a lot of negative experiences. A lot of stuff happened to me up until the point of having to go into treatment, and I'm very proud of the fact that I took all of those things and I turned it into good instead of letting it turn me bitter and cold. Now I have all of this experience with terrible things so that I can help other people with those terrible things, because those things are bound to happen. This is life, you know. So I'm proud that I never turned cold. I'm proud that I kept my heart.